Okay, so get this. I work at Fit for Less, and there's this guy who's doing bodybuilding there, and I heard him grunting, and it was really loud. I recognized in myself that I grunt like crazy when I go to the gym, right? Grunting in a form of pushing your limits, and you're like, rah, like that. So I heard him in the gym, and I looked over, and I got this idea because I've been working on my mind-body connection, right? The sense of building my body weight and bodybuilding for 175. So I walk over to him and I'm said, in my mind, why don't I use my techniques on him and let's see what happens. So I literally just sat beside him in his workout because he finally finished his workout. You never interrupt someone they're working out. I wouldn't do that, just from experience. So I walked up to him and I sat down and he looked at me. I looked at him. I took a pause and I said, hey man, can I try something with you really fast? And my heart was beating so fast, but I stayed calm because I was focused on what I wanted to show him. And he said, sure. And this guy's bigger than me, right? He's about 180. And he's defined. He was doing a chest press with dumbbells. So I said, okay, I want you to do a chest press. I just want to see your form first of all. So he did one chest press, and he ended up doing two, and I told him to stop. He looked at me oddly, but then he put the weights down. I said, okay, now that's perfect. Now I want you to do your max weight. So he did his max weight. He did a chest press at around 60, I believe. 60 on each side. And he put it down. I saw one, and it was good. I said, so where were you focusing? I asked him. He said, at my chest. I said, perfect. And I said, what else are you doing? And he said, what do you mean? I'm like, where's all your attention going? Is it just your chest? He said, yes. I said, okay. He says, also, before I could talk, he said, also, I squeeze my chest as I push. I said, perfect. Not many people do that. Not many people focus on their chest and squeeze the muscle. That's mind-muscle connection at its limit, at its best. He had it down. So I said, look, man, I want you to do one thing further. Instead of focusing on your chest, instead of focusing on the squeeze, I want you to try something completely different. I want you to go into a different space in your head. I want you to visualize your body on this next lift. So I said, just take a deep breath and let everything go. 2 to 3 seconds. Clear your mind. Perfect. Now just close your eyes if you have to, or keep your eyes open, but go to that space where you only see your body. But don't see it out there. See it over top of your body. See your arms bigger, see your legs bigger, see your back bigger. Automatically I saw his chest, his posture change, because he started to believe it, right? I saw him do it, and when he squeezed, because I saw his body started to squeeze, he was starting to use all his body. And he lifted, right? And I said, did you visualize when he finished his last rep? Because I didn't see any difference in what he did from the other set that he just did. And he said, no, I didn't visualize. I said, okay, fine. So I walked away. I said, clearly this guy felt uncomfortable with my technique. So I walked away, and when he finally came back to me, he said, look, man, I actually visualized one of my sets. I tried it out, and I actually lifted 10 more pounds on top of what my max weight was. So that's a testimonial to how this new technique is not only changing my life, but it's making it easier for everybody else. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to go in the gym tomorrow, and I'm just going to focus on 175, my dream body, when I go to the gym. Because normally I have a different technique. I start with mind-muscle connection, which is what you're supposed to do. Proper posture, focusing on my bicep for a bicep curl, for example. So I lock it in. I focus just on my muscle there, on my bicep, right? I imagine it red, so I can just focus all my attention there. And then I take a deep breath and squeeze on the lift, and then a release, right? On the resistance. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm curious to see if this works. This could be the change that I've always wanted. I'm excited. That's it, guys. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a good week.